Well, I have had since 1969. I've had multiple sclerosis, and which just limits your ability to do everything, basically, to think, to move. All your muscles are impaired. And God has been systematically over the years healing me, because 10 years ago I was not expected to even be walking. So, I'm so thankful for everything that He has done up to this point. But there was just this pain that I always live with. And I mean, just, getting up and moving around, you're just feeling so old, And so I brought my son to get prayed for, and I wasn't even getting prayed for. And in the group, they just mentioned, "Do you have pain in your lower back?" And I says, "Well, yeah, I do." So they laid hands on me, and that one of the guys did, and the other two prayed for my son. And God just freed that pain up from my back. And then he mentioned, "Do you have an arm problem, a shoulder problem?" I said, "Yeah, I do. I fell because my muscles were so weak from walking, and broke my arm, 2 surgeries, 8 months, 10 pins, and therapy kicked me out, couldn't do any more. And so my shoulder had frozen. So when I first came and they started praying for me, I'd go like this. That's how I would raise the whole shoulder had to come up. And they began praying for me, and they prayed about 2 or 3 times, and then it's like this. It's like independent shoulder now. It's like, oh my goodness, this feels so good. And so I was just so thankful. I thought, God doesn't, if He wants to do it, He's going to do it. He doesn't need me to sign a piece of paper, but also just being free from pain. Pain is exhausting. It takes a lot out of you, and it just keeps you from doing the things that God fully has for you to do. And so I'm very excited to be able to be free of pain and focus on what God has, have the energy to focus on what God has for me to do. And so, praise God. I give Him the glory, and I thank Him for that.